Well, the long looks, why all the sad faces? Hey, we didn't play good, and bottom line. And so, as a program, we'll respond and get better from it. These seasons are long. Washington State gets a ton of credit. I thought they had they were able to put together a game plan that worked early for them, and they got some conviction. And we dug a hole, and we deserve the result that we got today.
What did you notice about them defensively? It seemed like they were picking off a lot of entry passes.
I mean, I don't know if I noticed that so much. I just noticed that I think their length and activity, bothered us. Maybe around the basket, we missed a lot of shots. That we've been accustomed and gotten comfortable making. And then obviously we didn't make any perimeter shots early, but I thought they did a pretty good job, just kind of, taking away a little bit of our push and our force that we usually get in our offense. So they did a nice job, but we faced that before, and we just obviously didn't play good tonight.
Can you talk about the job offensively they did in the front court and what their big was able to do?
Yeah, he was great today. He was the best big on the floor. I know Zoo put together some good energy, and Umar's been battling a few things. He was good. He kind of controlled the game, and he took a number of shots, hit a few timely shots. He was great on the glass, and he's a really good player.
You had a couple of possessions early in the second half where the guards started to drive to the basket, but then that kind of went away.
Yeah.
Just hasn't really seen a lot of that. Are you expecting more from the guards when the shots aren't falling from outside of it?
Well, yeah, we want them to be aggressive. We'll have to go back and see, why we were losing our thrust a little bit in there, But also, I think our bigs, how many shots did they have? Combined 31 shots. So, you can have guards driving in there shooting, or you can be feeding your bigs in there shooting. So 31 shots from our bigs has been a pretty good formula all year. And, tonight just we weren't efficient enough in there.
What are your biggest concerns outside of tonight, just overall?
Nothing crazy. You want to make sure, you don't let a day like this, take your mojo. And, it's hard not to. So, we got to do a good job. And, we're a high-character program. I love these players. And, we just all got to bounce back from it. We got to come back Monday. We got to show up and be excited to be there and get better and just make sure, Thursday at Oregon State, we play our asses off.
How does it feel for you just you haven't lost a game?
I've lost before in my life. It's something that happens. It's basketball, and I think I keep a pretty good perspective on things, and you're not going to go undefeated forever. And I wish today had an opportunity to be a special day, at McKale. And, it was for Washington State, but, you got a Saturday afternoon game in beautiful Tucson, perfect weather, and, everybody can go out to dinner after and have a good time. And unfortunately, it just didn't happen.
There's a sequence at the end where you guys went on a run. Was it offense, defense pursuit? You just weren't able to get them back on the court?
Well, a little bit there, and we'd burn timeouts. I was like, I didn't want to burn a timeout. And, I would have to look exactly what the spread was, but, I know to me, when we'd cut it to 5, Bamba had a big time drive down there right into Umar's chest, which is usually pretty good for us. And he somehow, banged that thing in off the glass. It was a big time finish. If he misses that and we're able to get a rebound, which wasn't a given today by any stretch, we're coming down in transition and we're right there. But, he finished it, and then we probably panicked a little bit and, we maybe made a few decisions offensively that were, probably not the best.
There's times in this first half where Washington State was able to get some boards and second chance points. You kind of alluded to the rebounding. Can you talk more?
Yeah, I think it was just the rebounding and loose balls in general. I thought they were the quicker team to the ball all night, and that's usually a recipe for a long night. And so we were kind of sluggish in all facets of the game, and they weren't, and so they deserved the victory today, and I tip my hat to them.
How's Ball 1 and 2? You looked out of sorts. Tough time all night. Yeah,
he had a tough week. I told you guys he was sick all week, and he's probably still battling. And he's our guy. He's had an incredible season, and I thought there were moments he was going to kind of get us back in that game today, but it was one of those days, and Umar's a special guy, and I know he'll bounce back.
Is he still under the weather? Did he practice yesterday?
Yeah, we didn't do much as a team, You know, and so, yeah, he was at practice for sure.
Is the practice different after, like, anything structurally different after a loss compared to a win?
I mean, no, we'll critique the game, and, you know, areas we want to get better at, we'll address, and things we want to reinforce that are positive, we'll reinforce. You know, I mean, you know, then hey, you know, you gotta, you know, get better, and you gotta prepare to play the next game. So that's what we're gonna do.
Do you look for anything in particular from the players as far as their effort in that first practice after?
I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have a manual on, you know, here's how I coach after a loss. We coach the same way all the time.
And your thoughts on Courtney getting a couple of good games?
Yeah, Courtney, he obviously didn't have a great weekend, but I love that guy. And, you know, I got to do a good job making sure he keeps his confidence high, you know, because we need him to be good for us to be good.
Were there any common threads? I mean, even back to, say, Montana State, there were just little moments here or there where you guys weren't kind of yourselves sometimes, maybe? Did you decide?
Well, I mean, you know, I mean, when you say ourselves, you know, I don't think, for one thing, no one's guaranteed victory or success. So, you know, we got to go out and fight for who we want to be, you know, every single game. And, you know, and so you got to fight for that identity. And you know, there's obviously growing pains, you know, through over the course of a season, and seasons are far from perfect, you know, when you really start dissecting them. And, you know, I'm looking forward to getting home tonight and getting to work at, you know, at fixing some things and getting better.
Oh, and last question. Well, I know it's still super early in the league race, but you got 2 losses in the Pac-12.
It's a long road. Nope. Just got to win the next one. All right, guys.